What's up, you guys? UFC 314 just finished up, and we had a great night of fights. Alexander Volkanovski regains his belt back in a great fight against Diego Lopes. Not too competitive. I think Volk pretty much schooled him for the majority of the fight. A few dicey moments there for him, but let's talk about the whole fight card. Starting with the early prelim opener, Nora Cornell versus Haley Cohen. As you can see, Nora Cornell got the sub in the second round. First round was a little dicey for her. Haley Cohen got a takedown, pretty much held her down for the entire first round. Second round, Cornell gets the back, gets the sub, and that's all she wrote for that first fight. Not too much about it. You know, it is what it is. Let's get up to a few better fights. Second fight of the night, Marco Tulio gets a TKO against Trayshawn Gore in the second round. First round, I believe he hurt Gore once or twice, dropped him. Actually, they hurt each other in the first round. They each kind of got a knockdown there. The second one, well, I guess Gore didn't actually get a knockdown, but he did hurt Tulio pretty good there. Second round, Tulio drops him, finishes the job. Great fight, great knockout. Let's move him up the rankings to get him a little bit better competition. I know it's only UFC debut. Trayshawn Gore, good debut opponent. Nothing too crazy, but good fight for Marco Tulio. Probably he's going to get a bonus. A lot of great fights. Actually, maybe not. There was a lot of good fights this card. UFC 314, in my opinion, lived up to the hype. Good card, good fights. Let's go up to the next one. We had Sumanderji versus Mitch Raposo. This one, it went pretty much how I thought it would go. First round, Mitch Raposo got the takedown. It was a little bit later in the first round, so it could have gone either way, but he got the takedown in the first round. Just didn't do anything. Like, I don't know what he was doing. Like, you see 13 landed strikes. Didn't even feel like that. First round, was shooting for the takedown the whole time. Finally got it in the first round. Didn't do much with it. Cool. Second round happened. Sumanderji piecing him up, kind of just landing when he wants. Raposo just shooting 6 for 19 on takedowns, only 4 minutes control time. I think majority of that was the first round too. So it was really like, I want to say 2 or 3 minutes of control time in the first round. Second and third round, a minute total of control time, something like that. Not exactly, but then Sumanderji, second and third round. I believe that's pretty much how I predicted it. Mitch Raposo was going to get the takedown in the first, second, and third round was going to be Sumanderji. And yeah, Sumanderji keeps his UFC job for now. He lost 3 in a row, so good for him. You know, I didn't see it as a split decision. I don't know how you can really, but is what it is. Sumanderji got the win. Right man won. And yeah, Mitch Raposo, what are you doing, dog? Work on some striking. Do something. Just spamming takedowns and not landing them, and then not striking either. Like, come on, dog. Do something better. I mean, it's working. He got a split. Someone out there thought he won, which is crazy to me. But anyway, wasn't really a fun fight. Yeah, next fight. Who cares about that? No, this one was a fun fight. Mikhail Oleksiejczuk gets the TKO of Cedric Dumas. I believe I want to say not Dumas. Oleksiejczuk lost like 3 in a row too, like Sumanderji. In my other video, I talked about the people who were like most likely to like had the biggest chance to lose, like the most to lose. I didn't mention Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, but he was in the same boat as Sumanderji. Anyway, got a KO in the first round. Wasn't close. You can see 3 out of 26 strikes for Dumas. Didn't land anything. Didn't really do anything. In my opinion, was a clear like levels. There's level to this. Dumas had some close fights with like bottom of the barrel competition. Oleksiejczuk, he did have a lot of losses, but I mean, look who he's fighting. Like Kevin Holland, Share Bullet. You know, there's levels to this thing, and that was what this was. Oleksiejczuk gets a dub, KO, keeps his job, and yeah, Dumas. We'll see what that dumbass does next. Get it? Dumas, dumbass. Anyway, yeah, early prelims was pretty good. Few finishes, I think 3 finishes, and almost a robbery. Darren Elkins, it's time to wrap it up, dog. I was saying in my predictions, he does 40. The damage, but good lord, stop the damage, please. Dude's not going to be able to hold a fork in like his mid 50s, like with the way it's going. I need some water, 1 second. Dude just got beat up very badly. Wasn't, yeah, it was just rough. It was just watching the old man get beat like he owed Julian Rosa some money. Yeah, Julian Rosa came out, did what he was supposed to do, beat up the old man, elder abuse. But yeah, minus 280, came out, did what he was supposed to do, get the dub. Keep it pushing. Darren Elkins, it's time, dog. The damage is adding up, and it does not look good. Next up, in the prelims, Chase Hooper versus Jim Miller. Yeah, 30-27, 29-28, 29-28 for Chase Hooper, the gooner, the certified gooner himself. Good win for Chase Hooper. Does what he needs to do. Came out, had some fun stuff, some fun scrambles and everything with him. He had Jim Miller in a really weird, like, position and everything. I don't even know what they called it. I felt like the groin stretcher or some weird thing. There's a photo out there if you guys see it. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the certified gooner himself, Chase Hooper, gets the dub. Yeah, it's time for a step up. He said it himself. He's tired of beating up these old guys. I agree. I think he said Freziam. That'd be a fun fight. Someone not 40 plus. Move him up the ring a little bit. Let's get him someone closer to that top 15. Obviously not someone in the top 15, but someone closer to that. Fun fights for Chase Hooper. Looking good. Good scrambles. As long as he keeps working on that striking, he should be good for a long haul. He's still pretty young, 25. Did what a minus 850 is supposed to do. And yeah, keeps it pushing. Next up, Virna Jandiroba versus Yan Xiaonan. I thought Virna wasn't going to get a decision here. She didn't. A submission. Excuse me. She got the decision. Just 30-27 across the board. Wasn't close. Does what she needs to do. 3 takedowns. That's all she really needed. 10 minutes control time. I think she got one in the first, second, and third, and that was pretty much it. After she got the takedown, that was a wrap. Not too many significant strikes, but just enough. A few sub attempts, like literally at the end of the first and I think the third, she got like some pretty close arm bars and stuff, but the time would run out each time. Yeah, Virna for the belt. I think that's the only logical next step up for her. Yan Xiaonan, I don't know who she's gonna fight next. Some up and comer. But yeah, good win by Virna. Looked good. That's all I can really say about that. Got some takedowns. Got 3 takedowns. Got the dub. She only needed 2, but she got all 3 each round. Got some subs, almost some subs in there. Would have been cool to get a finish, but she's fighting for the belt next. As long as, depending on what happens to Zhang Weili, we'll see. But yeah, that's what happened there. Next up, Dan Ige versus Sean Woodson. Let me fucking tell you something about this stoppage, all right? What the fuck was that? What are we doing here, dog? Dan Ige, I like Dan Ige. He's a fun fighter. Yikes, dog. That stoppage was rough. First round, Sean Woodson was doing his thing, keeping him at range. Jab, kicks. Yeah, had a great first round for Sean Woodson at 1-0. Second round, Dan Ige comes out. Looks a lot better. Is landing a little bit more. Actually landing on Sean Woodson, getting in the range. Landing shots and everything. Cool. I had it 1-1 going into the third. And then Ige hurts Sean Woodson in the third round. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he hurts him. He goes to the cage. He kind of trying to find that shot. He wasn't throwing anything too crazy. He was waiting for his time. And then he wants to, to get the finishing sequence in. Then Sean Woodson shoots on him. Terrible shot, by the way. I guess Sean Woodson was that hurt or something. I don't know. Terrible shot by Sean Woodson. Just grabs the leg of Ige. No force. He just pretty much grabbed Ige's leg. And then Ige went, meh, tapped him a few times. And the ref said, that's fucking enough for me if you ask me. I don't know. No damage was being landed. It was just a rough stoppage. Good win for Dan Ige. Rough, terrible stoppage. Sucks for Sean Woodson. I kind of felt the tide was turning anyway, so I guess probably best case scenario for Sean Woodson, because if he would have got decision, then no one would care. But here they're kind of oh, he got robbed out of a fight. He was starting to lose. But for Sean Woodson, probably best case scenario. Dan Ige gets his extra check, gets 2 checks, goes home happy. get that money and bounce. See who he fights next. I think he's top 15. We'll see. Some other up-and-comer probably they'll have him do, how it happens. Dan Ige is in that top 10 to 15 spot, like, permanently. Tries to go up, gets beat back, fights a contender, stays there. He's in that range. So we'll see what happens with Dan Ige, Sean Woodson. Yeah, best case scenario for him. Is what it is. Out to the prelims. Main card opener. Dominic Reyes sleeps Nikita Krylov. Just sleeps him bad. Fucking McGregor pull counter. Just clean knockout. I thought Krylov was going to win. I was wrong. Happy to be wrong on this one. I like Dominic Reyes. That was just a nasty KO by him. Shades of McGregor-esque. But yeah, great KO, great win. I mean, he said it himself. He's like, one more, and then give me that title shot. Which, shit, he earns it. I mean, Yuri Jan rematch, Yuri or Jan rematch. Got not KO'd by both of them. I think he said Jamal Hill or Khalil Roundtree winner. That'd be pretty fun. Yeah, and then after that, if he can get past any of those guys, give him the belt. Fuck it. Yeah, don't let him get that shot again. Yeah, just a great KO. He'll probably get the bonus. He'll probably get one of the bonuses for sure. Some of the other ones, I'm like, but that was a nasty KO by Dominic Reyes. We'll see who gets the bonus. All right, next up on the main card, John Silva does his thing. Guillotine. It looked like more like a ninja choke than a guillotine. I don't think that was a guillotine. He first round. More water. 1 second. First round. Fuck happened in the first round? I was like so hyped. If you guys watch my live stream, I was just super hyped for it. Yeah, I think he got the takedown in the first hold. Like, he wasn't landing too much. John wasn't. He was kind of playing with Bryce a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, Bryce got a takedown, but Bryce got a takedown, but Jean got a guillotine. That was kind of tight. Nothing too crazy though. He didn't tap him or anything. Obviously, he went to second round. Gets out of it, finishes the round on top, if I'm not mistaken, for Bryce. Nothing too crazy in the first round. Second round, John's doing his thing, trying to touch gloves, high five, smile, all that fun stuff. And then I want to say he cracked Bryce. Bryce kind of, not like cracked him bad or anything, but Bryce gets him, like, kind of pushes him up against the cage. And then he did it in the first round too. He goes for the ninja choke, but this time he gets it and he puts Bryce to sleep. He had Bryce's head turned. It looked really nasty the way his head was turned. It puts Bryce to sleep. Like, sheesh. These fucking, the fighting nerves are on one, because that was nasty. Barks over fucking Bryce's unconscious body. Insane. Bro just wanted to bark tonight. Like, after the fight, he was going on each corner, not corner, but each side of the octagon, was climbing the cage. I don't know if you guys seen that clip of him in the regionals where he's hanging on the cage on his arms back and barking when they're, like, announcing him and stuff. But he was doing that, like, all over the place. Yeah, John Silva, top 15. Put the rockets on him. Give him, like, I don't know. Give him someone. Give him Pitbull. Give him anyone you want. Put him up. Get him in the top 15. Super fun. Yeah, I think it was more of a ninja choke, not a guillotine. Probably another bonus right there, because he did his thing. Choked out Bryce in front of Trump. Oh, that's a rough one for Bryce, dog. Tough scenes. Up next, Yair Rodriguez versus Patricio Pitbull. Yair just kind of schooled him for 3 rounds. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to it. Piecing him up, first, second, third. It wasn't really close. Wasn't really competitive. The first round, Pitbull didn't do anything. Yair was kind of just finding his range, throwing some kicks out there. Throwing really good leg kicks, if I'm not mistaken. Second round was more of the same. Pitbull opened up a little bit more, throwing a little bit more. And then third round, I mean, I want to say, yeah, he knocked down Pitbull. I think it was in the third round too. Dropped Pitbull in the third round, was piecing him. It might have been the second round. Regardless, just beat his ass for 3 rounds. if Pitbull was a little bit younger, I think it would have been a funner fight. I mean, it's 37, I think. Came to the UFC a little bit too late. But yeah, I mean, shit. Feed him to John Silva. Let John get a nasty KO on him or something. Even shit, Aaron Pico. Feed him. Let Aaron Pico do his thing on him. Great win for Yair. Not too happy about that title fight, I imagine, because if it was Diego who won, I think he would have gotten a title shot. But now it's going to be kind of a hard sell to give him a title shot. I think he's only won. I think he lost to Ortega, and then now he beat Pitbull. Like, he got his ass beat by Volk. Like, that's rough. He probably needs to win one more before he gets the title shot, especially against Volk, because I think they might do Volk versus Evloev. No fun. I mean, maybe they want to do Yair, so say fuck it, feed him, not feed him by Yair again, but give Yair another track at the belt. They always like to give, spread out to the markets and stuff that they're trying to get to, especially Mexico. They want to get out there some more. So we'll see. Maybe he does get the title shot over Evloev. But yeah, Pitbull, rough debut, but I mean, he's 37. What do you get? What do you expect? Yeah. Next fight. Paddy the fucking Batty. Holy shit. Paddy the Bat. I can't even speak. Beat the fucking tar out of Michael Chandler. Insane. First round, okay. Nothing too crazy. Second round, okay, Paddy, okay. Putting the work on him. Okay, Pat doing his thing. The third round was all Paddy. Just nasty knee up the middle. Got a mean cut on Michael Chandler. Blood everywhere. Paddy picks him up, slams him down, and just starts fucking raining shots on him in just domination from Paddy. Yeah. Showed his shin, got cracked. I think in the first round it was primarily got cracked a few times by Chandler. And yeah, just beat the living hell out of Michael Chandler. It was rough, that third round. Yeah, give him Charles, title eliminator. He called. I mean, that's pretty much what he called out. He said Justin, Dustin, Charles, fuck Armin. But then he was pretty much talking about Charles mostly. So yeah, him and Charles, fun fight. Let's do it. Book it for probably not International Fight Week. Maybe something in August, something like that. Give him a little bit of time. Charles might not be too happy about it, but we got to do something at the top here. Yeah, it'll be a fun fight. Paddy, Charles, I like that. Book it. Michael Chandler, what do you do now, dog? Like, you lost like 5 out of 7, like 6 out of 8 or something like that. Yikes. He likes the big fights. Who's the next big fight he can get? Tune in tomorrow for my picks on who everyone should fight, and you'll see who I think he should fight. Yeah, Michael Chandler, rough go of it. Fun fights every time, but God, he got just rough fight for him versus Paddy. All right, and the main event, Alexander Volkanovski gets that belt back. Just pretty much schooled Diego. I mean, you can see 49-46, 49-46, 48-47, a little bit closer. It was a little bit sketchy. I think it was the second round. Diego dropped Volk, and it was right at the end of the round. Volk, first round, was clipping Diego, kind of just piecing him up, keeping him at range. Looked great. Looked really great this fight. Vintage Volk, everyone was saying. First round, Vintage Volk did his thing. Second round, another vintage round for Volk, doing his thing, tagged and hurt Lopes pretty good in that second round. But then right at the end, within the last 10 seconds, Diego dropped him bad. But he was lucky. I mean, he recovered pretty good. He didn't look too out of it, but he did get dropped. It did look pretty bad. To me, Diego got that round because of it. But yeah, then third, fourth, fifth, just Volk doing his thing. Diego, I mean, he wasn't throwing. I mean, he threw a lot. I mean, you can see 213. He just wasn't landing shit. Like, obviously more, he would have thrown, probably would have landed a few more things, but Just Volk look, vintage Volk, like staying out of range, technical, good, piecing up Lopes. And yeah, rough one for Lopes. I mean, he had the power. Like, there was a few shots he landed on Volk. Like that one, I'm telling you, like that one he dropped him. It looked like he could have finished it if he had like another 20 seconds maybe. But is what it is. Yeah. Good takedown defense by Lopes though. He did have really good takedown defense. Like you see, 1 out of 11 for Volk. Fun fight. Good way to end the main event. Volk gets his belt back. Featherweight goat. What do y'all think? I mean, shit, looking pretty good. 36 gets his belt back. Like, I don't know if I've seen that stat. I think it's like champions from 185 and below trying to get a belt and they're over the age of 36. It's like the record's like 2 and 36 or something like that. But now it's 3 and 36 because Volk got his. I think the other ones were Tyron Woodley and Bilal Muhammad or something like that. Over like the age of 35 or 36. And yeah. Now Volk, baby, gets that belt back. Honestly, I don't know who he fights, though. They want to give him Evelev, maybe. Maybe. I mean, that could be interesting. But I don't think the UFC wants fucking Evelev near a title shot. So we'll see what they do with Volk. Him versus Islam part 3. No, just kidding. Yeah, rough one for Diego. Couldn't land. Just outclassed. Levels to this thing. Fun fighter, but he's just not that level. You can kind of just tell. Landed a few times on Volk. Hurt him once, but there's levels to this game, dog. Like Diego Lopes and everything, but yeah. Fun fights. Lived up to the hype, in my opinion. I'll drop who everyone should fight next tomorrow. Not next week. Have a break next week. Praches, Machado, Gary. In 2 weeks, I'll drop my picks for that. I don't know when. But yeah. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Yeah, tomorrow, probably I'll drop, like, who everyone should fight next. Who everyone, like, the matchups to make next. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah. Bye.